Good morning, and check out the paint finish on this Expedition. It's like this really cool steel blue gray paint finish. I like it a lot. This is currently the largest SUV in the Ford lineup, and we're gonna be spending a week living with the recently refreshed Ford Expedition Limited. This one has a $83,000 MSRP as option. We will take a look at the window sticker. That's quite an expensive SUV. Deployable running boards come out. Ooh, we have a welcome sequence too. These graphics are getting so nice on these full virtual clusters and the huge touchscreen. It looks exactly the same as the one that was just in the Mach-E GT I was driving. All right, I'm taking some friends to lunch, coworkers.
I guess.
And we're taking the Expedition. So you're going into the third row? You gotta fold the seats up, Victoria.
No, I'm not going into the third row.
All right, so we can open the trunk.
Got it.
And there are buttons to put the third row. Yeah, Victoria, you cannot ride in the car like that.
Oh, I want to see this work.
There we go.
Wow. Gone are the days of physical labor.
It's going.
Gone are the days of physical labor. And there you go. And now we have a third row. Ta-da.
Oh, someone put this on my Christmas wish list.
Is this better than the Lamborghini?
I don't know if it's better than the Lamborghini. It depends.
It's hard to top the Lamborghini.
How many USB ports does it have? Actually,
we're gonna get Korean barbecue.
It's very nice in here.
It is very nice in here.
Eddie, it's hot. Turn the car on. We're dying.
Sorry, guys. We have cooled seats in the front. Kyung, would you like your cooled seats on?
Yes, please.
Cooled seats.
We have to slim it in the back with no cool seats?
Yeah.
Does this also have the drawing pad?
Does this have the drawing pad? Yes, it does have the drawing pad.
So exciting.
Everybody just writes hi. What is?
But mine was in the heart.
We all love HR. HR, yes. Or PO? What's PO?
The Popo?
People operations.
Oh, that's right. You're advocating for a title change.
It also tells us who has their seatbelts on, so wait. Here we go. Ready, guys?
Whoa.
Panoramic sunroof. There we go.
Oh my god, it's like
Oh, that is.
Also, we need sunglasses before we
Okay, alright, I'll close it, fine.
No, I'm just saying, like, as opposed to a minivan, which I drive, this doesn't have a lot of cargo space in the back. So if you were gonna go to Grandma and Grandpa's and you have 5 people, like, where are you gonna put your suitcase? Turn the air conditioning up, I'm dying.
Yeah.
You guys have rear control.
I know.
Is it locked?
How do we?
Alright, my friends are gonna die of heat stroke rear. Oh, I think it was off actually.
No,
Sorry.
it's locked. It
Oh.
won't let me do it.
Why'd you put the child controls on? We're not children.
Some of you are.
Okay, there we go. Thank you.
There we go.
Turn it up.
There, now it's plastic. Sorry guys, I did not mean to give you heat stroke. Alright, let's go. We're hungry. To Korean barbecue we go.
Oh, look how big these cars are. They're
Yeah,
so
this
silly.
fisheye lens.
There's buttons to recline back here.
We have a question for everyone. Kyung, how much do you think this costs?
The car.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say 85,000.
MSRP, 85. What do you think, Victoria?
72.
When?
80.
87.
You guys are actually much better than my team was. 83 is the MSRP. Exactly. They're all like 60. I'm like, no. You guys know your cars
said
much better.
82.
Very well optioned
I said
Expedition Limited, which I believe is the top tier trim, which then pushes it kind of close to the base of the Lincoln Navigator pricing, which obviously similar platform, same powertrain, but much nicer interior, which we'll be spending some time with in a couple weeks, the refreshed Navigator Black Label. Was that applause necessary? We're now full of Korean barbecue. We had 8 orders of brisket, and we're back to the office for work, and we'll pick this video back up later today. We have a weekend trip off to Michigan to see family, friends, and also for a media event, so we're gonna be loading up the Expedition and driving out there. Whoa, it is so humid. My camera lens just fogged up. Holy crap. This is why I like Arizona. It's not humid. There's a remote start. Let the Expedition warm up and hopefully get the AC running. We haven't done an exterior walk around yet, so I'll do that, and we need to check out the window sticker. We have buttons here to fold down the third row. Left. Wait, no. Oh, that was the second row seat. Oh boy, what am I doing? Nope, I did everything except for this seat here. That was a mistake. But as I demonstrated, you can fold down all the seats from back here. Ta-da! We have captain's chairs, so there's obviously that gap between the 2 second row seats. Obviously, I am one person and I have nowhere near enough cargo to stretch the capacity of the Expedition, you can see how practical it could be if you have the last row of seats folded down. Once you have it folded up, it's really not as much cargo space. The Expedition received a mid-cycle refresh, so most of the body sheet metal is the same, but updates include the taillights, so that is a all-new design for this generation. This has nice blacked out badging, including the Ford oval too. See, that is actually black, along with the Expedition lettering there. Pretty cool. This is the limited trim, so you have the little badge over there, a blacked out lower over this really cool blue paint. I like it. Blacked out wheels, and it's got red brake calipers covers peeking out from behind, so that makes it look a little sporty, even though this thing is the size of a bus. I mean, it's a full-size 3-row SUV. And then the front end has also received a refresh with a new grille area here, especially the lights. You can see new DRL shape, new headlight shape. It's a nice moderate refresh of the Expedition. Most of the shape is the same, but looks a little more clean and modern. And then you have the Expedition lettering up front too. And the big Ford logo here is also blacked out. All right, we're gonna fuel up before hitting the road. So far, I've driven 180 miles, averaging 19.6 mpg, mostly city. We're gonna see what this does on a full tank of gas on a longer highway drive. Just over 9 gallons of fuel, and now on a full tank, it is showing 437 miles of range. Let's see how that number evolves as we drive on the freeway. I'll reset one of my trip computers, actually. Go down, trip 2, we'll reset this one, and hit the road. Cruising along, we did hit some traffic, but this has some pretty good adaptive cruise control with stop and go and also lane keeping. But you'll see the symbol on the left there, hands have to stay on the steering wheel. This is not the Blue Cruise hands-free system. We are back in Michigan, 21 mpg, 320 miles, 5.5 hours. Not bad. This is an obvious statement, but the Expedition is big. There's an even bigger one with the Max, but the front 2 rows, I believe the passenger space stays pretty much the same. It's for like cargo space, 3rd row. It was comfortable on a long drive, and when I got stuck in really annoying traffic due to a lot of construction, endless construction in the Midwest, I just let the lane keeping and adaptive cruise control take hold. It would have stop and go, so if you come to a stop, it would say like ready to resume, and it would follow the car in front, and that did pretty well. So overall, it was a good road trip vehicle. 21 mpg. Again, this is a 3.5 EcoBoost, but overall, no complaints. I would have liked massage seats though, but I'm spoiled, obviously. Let's take a look at the window sticker. It's a pretty well-optioned Expedition, 2022 limited 4x4, 3.5 EcoBoost V6, 10-speed automatic transmission. The paint color is blue tinted clear coat, which I like a lot. So the big option pack here is Equipment Group 304A. It's just under $10,000, 9880. Stealth Edition package, panoramic vista roof, so that brings us to a very well-optioned Expedition. Then we have a couple standalone options. The blue paint is $395. Second row captain's chairs. We've got the CCD with sport tuning for the suspension, the bigger screen. Base price of $67,345, almost $14K in options, plus destination delivery. That gives us MSRP of $83,000. Fuel economy is 18 combined, 16 city, 22 highway, which is about right. That's what I've been getting. With that, we're gonna head off to Birmingham to meet up some friends and grab some coffee. We have 33 miles to empty, so we're obviously at Costco. Gonna fuel up. Driving back to Chicago tonight. So far, 20.7 mpg average, which is right on par with what you expect in this 3.5 EcoBoost. Also, because this is the limited stealth performance version, it actually has the most powerful output version for the Expedition. I believe it's 440 horsepower out of that 3.5 liter EcoBoost V6, matching the Lincoln Navigator with 510 pound-feet of torque. It is a big, heavy, large SUV, but that's a good amount of torque and power, and it doesn't feel slow. It doesn't feel fast either. The only SUV this big that I've driven that felt fast was Escalade V, but that was like straight ridiculous. They actually also retuned the suspension. We looked at it in the window sticker for the Stealth Performance package, which is that almost $10,000 option. Gas is like a whole $1 cheaper here in Michigan. This also took just over 21 gallons. It was effectively empty and is now showing 470 miles of range on a full tank of fuel. I just really like the startup screen. Look at that. You get the render of the truck, the Expedition. Yeah, that's awesome. Finally back home, I spent a lot of time in Expedition this week. Over 20 hours, nearly 1,000 miles on the freeway, city driving, in the rain, so forth. It's definitely a very big, comfortable SUV. The refresh is nice. The new screen, the new center cluster, some of the nice new features. That being said, at this price point, I think the materials need to be a bit nicer. You're encroaching upon like Lincoln Navigator pricing, things like that. Even something like the new Jeep Grand Cherokee L, I recall the materials being much nicer, the details, things like that. In terms of utility, this is great. The power is pretty good. Would I spec the Stealth Performance Package at almost 10 grand? I don't think so. That makes this one $83,000. I think the sweet spot might be like the XLT-ish range there, maybe the Platinum. It definitely brings a lot of the great tech, some nice features, driving around, plenty space. If you have a big family, you need the biggest Ford SUV, get an Expedition. It makes the Explorer look cramped and small. Drove it on a freeway, was comfortable. I mean, cruised back here, actually no traffic on the way back, which is always enjoyable. And I've grown to really like the big vertical sync screen here, just like in the Mach-E. Overall, I think the Expedition does well with the update. I'm looking forward to when they do a complete refresh. It's competitive, but definitely not the best in the segment. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I definitely had some fun bringing some friends in the Expedition Limited. I am tired. I am definitely sleep deprived. Thanks for watching, guys.